when you look at a financial statement, we're essentially talking about a net worth statement, which everybody refers to really as a list of assets and liabilities, right? And so any funder is going to want to know that the particular institution is strong. So one of the things we want to do is to make sure that we do an assessment and understand the true value of the physical assets that we have. Number one, cash, whatever cash we have in the bank, but also in terms of the properties that we have, the programs and other things that may be of value, and making sure that all of that is incorporated. And some of it may not be incorporated in terms of the formal financial statement, but we want to make sure that when we write our narrative for the funding, be it for investors or for philanthropists, that we capture all of the assets, meaning the things that derive or the things that actually produce the social impact that we have on the community. Because when we approach people for funding, we're not going there with our hand out saying we have needs. We are going there to say that we have assets, we have powerful impact. So outside of the financial documents, we want to make sure that that story is captured. In addition, of course, it's important to show income and expenses. You might look at it in terms of a budget, but we want to, of course, indicate that we have the financial wherewithal to repay a bank if we were, for example, developing the real estate that the churches own. And so, again, it's important that our books are kept accurately, that we capture all of our sources of income, as well as we carefully document all of our expenses. But it starts with us. We need to do an internal assessment to make sure that we are financially fit before we move on into any of these endeavors, particularly if you're talking about undertaking credit. What we want to do is undertake credit, but only where we know that it's going to be directly associated with a return on investment. I think that we owe it to our communities as stewards of the assets of the community, the investments that our community have made over generations through their tithes, through their service, through their devotion and the work out in the community. We want to make sure that there is a return on investment for all of the work that's been put in for generations, and also that we honor those that came before us and built and sustain these communities. So the financial perspective that Carla laid out is so important, but I think the narrative is as important in many instances.